Hey, it's Ashlyn.
And it's Jamie.
And we're going to play the Never Have I Ever.
So we have these pieces of paper with the words on them. And we also have our list of questions, I suppose you could say. And we're both going to answer the questions.
And we're going to keep a tally to see who has the most I-haves. So,
yeah.
Yep.
Well,
So,
let's get started.
Want a full game of Monopoly? I'm not sure if I've won. I would say no because I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever played a full game of Monopoly.
I do like Monopoly. It's a fun game, but I don't know if I've ever won like a full one. So.
Pulled a push door.
I think a lot of people have done that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to.
Yeah.
Especially when you're really confident about it. You just kind of...
Like, and then you really pull it.
And then look around to see if anybody saw.
Refuse to kiss.
Yeah.
No.
There's a story behind this one, and I refused it because I was sick. Like, genuinely sick.
No.
So I wasn't like, no, I don't like you, I'm not gonna kiss. This is more like a, I'm sick, and I don't want to get you sick, but it also sounds like an excuse. Thought I was going to drown. Ready?
I was helping someone swim, and they were holding on to me, and I was trying to teach them how to swim, and they about made me feel like I was going to drown.
Right.
Because of that.
You're not a solid thing.
Yeah, I was pretty good at swimming, but she was not, so.
Yeah, I'm not good at swimming. I can't really swim, and I had the genius idea to get in the wave pool, and we were too far into the wave pool, and a wave hit us, and I swear I was underwater for a while. It was probably like 2 seconds, but when you're underwater, you can't tell which way's up, which way's down.
No.
And thankfully, I was able to hold my breath the entire time, so I didn't breathe the water.
Been locked in a room. I have. Stepbrother did it just in a joking way. Locked in a room, but if I locked myself in there trying to keep him out, he would also figure out how to get in. He would use a coat hanger. So
Oh, wow.
he's smart.
Really smart. I always use a fingernail because the locks at home really suck. But I was locked in a bathroom when I was in first grade, I think. And I probably wasn't turning the lock right or something simple. And I was screaming and calling for someone because it was attached to a gym, and a guy just happened to walk by. He was an 8th grader, and I thought he was so big and so old. And he let me out. Walked out of the movie because it was bad. I won't say which movie. There was one movie I should have walked out of, and I think there was only like 1 page of actual words in that entire movie. And then the movie that I walked out of, it was just boring.
Is been in the newspaper.
Oh, okay. What were you in the newspaper for?
For deer hunting.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you were in for that. I was in for mural painting.
Yeah, when I was 7, and then there was also one for when we graduated, and it was
That's right.
in the paper too. And I didn't think I was going to be in the picture, but because I was looking away, but the people beside of me had their picture taken, and I wasn't thinking that I was going to be in the shot too, so I was looking away.
Yeah, I think out of convenience, I was in it once for junior prom. I was sitting at a table, and there was just somebody coming around taking pictures, and I thought it was for the school. I didn't realize it was for the newspaper.
Yeah. Cut my own hair.
By accident. I did it by accident because I hit my head on the side of a cage at work, and I had a spot right here. It was a scab, and it was kind of starting to pull up, and it was getting caught on stuff. So I took some nail clippers and went to clip it. And you can actually still see where I got myself.
Smuggle candy or food into the movie theater. Especially like a water bottle or something like that, but I have something I brought from home too.
Yeah, candy is really easy to take in. Not saying I do it now,
or
do I?
No.
But I really don't do it as often because I'll go eat before I see a movie anyway. And if we go see a movie, we will always eat before so we're not hungry.
Yeah.
Pretended to know a stranger.
Because you forget their name and be like, I know you from somewhere, but where?
Yeah.
Fainted.
I came really close because I had the flu a couple weeks ago. We were supposed to do this 2 weeks ago, and I nearly fainted a few times because I was dehydrated, but thankfully I have not actually fainted.
Yeah,
that's scary.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
On scuba diving.
I
I really want to.
I have 0 interest.
What? I would love to. you're much not much into swimming and stuff.
No. And
but I would love it.
No, I
Like,
can do that.
I love the ocean, like to swim in the ocean like it's a pool. So of course.
Tried a vegan burger. I wrote this one because I was curious. No.
No. I like the real thing. Travel to another state.
Have.
Yep. Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina, Georgia, Kentucky, Ohio. On the East Coast.
And Maryland. Because we went to Maryland.
Yes. Washington, D.C.
Gotta count that one. Let's see. Georgia, South Carolina, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia.
Yes, Virginia, West Virginia.
Ohio,
yes.
Kentucky, Indiana, Tennessee for like a split second.
I've been to
Georgia.
Nashville 3 times.
I've driven through Nashville. I need to
That's
actually
awesome. Woken up and couldn't move.
like sleep paralysis. Thankfully not.
No,
I feel like that would be scary because it sounds really scary.
Very.
Because you hallucinate stuff too. And screamed at by a customer at my job. Trying to think. I don't think so. There's been times where people have come close.
No, I haven't had that kind of job. I've been working like in a printing company, so you won't deal with where I was at didn't deal with customers directly. So
Yeah, there's been a couple times where people come in and it's closed.
been to Disney World or Disneyland. I was about 6 or 7, and I want to go again so bad.
So just the one time?
Yes.
Yeah. Want to go one time?
Love
At
it.
least one time.
Love it.
Cried over something ridiculous.
Especially if it's like, you know, going in school relationships or something's happening, you know.
Or just cried.
Teenage.
Just cried at one point. I've done that. I cried twice because there was no food in the fridge. Twice. I was 18. So I was an adult.
Gotten a piercing.
Any piercing.
My ears. I'm not currently got an earring in, but I have had my ears pierced, and they are pierced currently. So.
Mine are not. They've never been pierced, but I thought about it.
You should.
It's not
I like
something
having little stud earrings. I won't have anything that'll hang, but as long as I have a little stud,
I feel
like
like
those.
I might do hanging earrings, but then again, if I've got my hair down, you can't see it. Thought a movie was better than a book. Yeah, I had to think about that one because there was the classic. There's one classic book. I think it's To Kill a Mockingbird, and I had issues reading it just because it's not the style I usually read. And I think the movie was better. I think I like the movie better.
See, a lot of people will either be one-sided book person or movie person. I'm both.
Yeah.
I love the movie just as much as the book, and I'm like, I like books. I'd rather read the book and watch the movie. Gotten a tattoo. I have not, but I would love to.
I'm on the fence because I'd be afraid that if I got one that I really liked at the moment, I might not like it later on. But I feel like I would get something simple. I'd be the basic person that got something simple or something meaningful. Been on a cruise.
I want to.
I feel like I would like the cruises where they kind of go by land. Mm-hmm. So that way, if something happens,
Yeah, some kind of tropical cruise or some kind of a Disney cruise. Always looked like it was fun. Got the Viking River cruises. Stitches. Thank goodness.
We're lucky. We're so lucky that we made it through our childhood without stitches. Set something on fire. This could be anything.
Yeah, the curtains.
Wait, what? What'd you do?
But cooking some potatoes, and the oil got down too low, and there was still one left, and it caught fire. And luckily, my dad was coming in back into the house, and when we got it over to the sink. There was curtains in the window that was over the sink, and we got it. It caught on fire a little bit, but luckily we put it out pretty quickly. So
yeah, that's good. Mine, other than like your typical wood, I thought that duct tape was not flammable. So we lit it on fire, and it burns. It stinks when it burns, but it's very flammable.
Chipped a tooth. My front teeth by my dog. She was so really excited to see me. She was a pit bull, and she jumped up and it chipped my tooth. And I had just gotten back home from the dentist,
Oh,
so
my
I had to go
gosh.
back the next day and get a replacement.
We'll try a tomato and mayonnaise sandwich. For those of you that don't know, that's a very southern thing. I grew up on them.
No.
I remember my mom said I used to beg for them as a kid. I don't eat them now because I can't.
They're okay.
Yeah, I'm sure they're okay, but I haven't eaten them in so long.
But my dad didn't try one until he was in his late 20s or early 30s.
Oh, wow.
But once he tried it, never looked back.
And
Never looked back.
It's important that if you're going to make one, in order to make it well, you don't just put mayonnaise on tomatoes. You have to put salt. Salt makes it
Salt and
better.
pepper.
Salt, yeah, pepper's good too.
Failed in class.
I did not in high school.
No.
Calculus, actually. I failed calculus.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I have failed an EOG in at the end of the year, the math EOG, but it was a very slim margin. It was like maybe a few points off.
Oh, wow.
Very close, but I still had to take it over. And the next time I passed, but I was so mad that I had to take it over those few little points. I was so close to passing.
Falling asleep in the movie theater. No. I know a lot of people do.
I get so into it. I've never went to the bathroom during a movie. I've never went to sleep. I've never, nothing. I'm watching the movie from the second turns on to the second turns off. Eating Spam.
This is another southern thing.
Yep. You cook it to where it's almost burnt, kind of like you would do bologna.
Yeah,
and put
good.
Mustard with it. You can make it taste really good if you
can
add condiments and make sure it's cooked pretty well.
Right. If you ignore the fact it's meat in a can, it's not bad. I've been stalked. Thankfully. I'm going to do a video on this because I've made up my mind that I'm going to do it. So I will not tell the story at the moment, but I think I need to do a video on it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say names, but I think it's important that other people learn from what I did wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. And how to handle it, because I know how to handle it now.
Being electrocuted.
Very much. I just by electrocuted, it wasn't like I touched a fence, like an electric fence. I was actually trying to plug in a CD player. That should tell you about when this was. And it was in my brother's room, and the prongs, I think, were off, and I got electrocuted. It was only like a small zap, so it wasn't like I was sitting there, but it wasn't bad. For lack of a better term, it shocked me. Shocking.
So shocked. Played an April Fool's prank. I don't think so, because I never liked pranks.
I tried one year. I took a rubber band onto the water sprayer, and I got myself more than I got my family. Because my mom never used the sink. She watched me get myself turn the sink on. And I never used that particular sink, so I don't know why I did it. Slipped on nothing. I can't tell you a particular time, but yeah. I do it all the time.
See, I'm clumsy, so I follow her nothing.
Yeah.
The air. I guess they like that Mimi the floor needed a hug. Had surgery.
And of course I didn't break anything, so I didn't need wait. Crap, I did have stitches.
Oh.
Ooh, I did have stitches. It was wisdom teeth though. So I won't count it as stitches, but
I have not had that yet, done that, but
I vlogged it, so if you want to see that. Stayed up all night.
no, and she knows. I always fall asleep
No,
first.
you can't, no.
No.
I did it by accident at a sleepover once. I just couldn't get to sleep, and by the time I started drifting off, it was time to get up.
No.
It was bad the next day. I do not recommend it, and I would not do it before a test either.
So thank you so much for watching our video.
And be sure to check out our other videos if you like this.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And if you have done some of these things or you haven't, we would be interested to see in the comments below.
Yes, any funny stories you got, anything that you'd like to share with us, we'd like to read them.
Yep. See you next video. Bye.
Bye.